What's going on, everybody? My name is Winston A, aka the Swaggy Blurred, and this is my Transformers Rise of the Beast non-spoiler review. The movie is dropping June 9th. That is this weekend. It is going down. Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal will team up to take out Scourge and Unicron. It was sick, y'all. It was so much fun. The Transformer movies as a whole have been very hit or miss over the years. But the last installment, Bumblebee, was a lot of fun. It really, obviously serving as a prequel, kind of did a nice little reset to the franchise and had a lot of heart. I mean, Haley Steinfeld was in that one, and really the origin stories of Bumblebee, how he became who he was, all that kind of stuff, and was essentially the scout to Earth for the Autobots. In this case, you end up with the Autobots already on Earth. It's 94. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, they are on a quest. They are on a quest to stop Unicron from destroying the universe. And they run into the Maximals while they do it. That's not really a spoiler. That's literally the title of the film. What I really liked about this film is this is some of the cleanest action and in a world of CGI everything at this point, some of the best CGI and special effects that I have seen as of late. I think they did a really, really good job with the Transformers, with all the seamless, how a lot of the Transformers will morph and transform mid-fight, mid-drive, all that stuff. You got a lot of really beautiful transformations in that regard. And, they were shooting a lot on location, but some beautiful sets as well. But yeah, these action set pieces are amazing. And you get some really good acting work here. Anthony Ramos does his thing. So does Dominic Fishback. I was a big fan of her work in Swarm. I thought she was absolutely amazing in that. And she does a really good job as an archaeologist in this and really gets yourself front and center. And that was also really cool too. When when you look at it, the idea that the Transformers interact with all humans on the planet. Obviously, we started off with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. To have Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback now is really cool to see that everybody has had a chance to be involved with them at one point. But there's a lot of fun Easter eggs to Transformers. If you've been a fan since the 80s, or if you're a more recent fan, there's nods to all different Transformers, specific ones like I don't remember the Wasp's full name, but the Wasp that was on the side of the Beast Decepticons, which I think they have a different name too. It's been a while since I watched Beast Wars, but you saw some of that in there, which is pretty cool. There's just a lot of really fun stuff to dissect. Now, one of my favorite elements of this film by far has to be the score. The scoring on this, the soundtrack on this is amazing. It was this movie takes place in 94, mainly in New York, but New York and Peru. But the composer, the scorer for the actual movie, I went to a screening, his personal screening of the movie at the Paramount lot. And we got to see the behind the scenes of some of the stuff they did. Like they built a drum kit out of tires, which gave a very unique sound. They used a lot of Peruvian instruments as well to really give that cultural flavor throughout the whole of the movie. And it just adds that extra element and really helps world build, which is really, really great. But again, I mentioned Anthony Ramos and Dominic Fishback. I gotta say my MVP for the film, though, has to be Pete Davidson. He is voicing Mirage, the Autobot. He's hilarious. Pete has been that guy for a while. He's been that just comedic genius, and it's been really fun to see him go from one of the top people in SNL and one of the the best comedians on the circuit to a bona fide movie star. The guy is just hitting role after role, and they're really just snapping for him. His brand of humor works perfectly as an Autobot, and so it was really cool to see Pete take that next step into another major blockbuster hit. So all that being said, I gotta say I'm really impressed with this film. I didn't, I should have done a ranking for Flash and for Spider-Verse, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this I'm gonna give this like a solid B. I'm gonna give it a 4.2 out of 5. Like a real solid B. Had a great time with the film. This is a grab your popcorn bucket, shove it down your throat while you watch some robots just kick each other's asses. It is that much fun. So definitely be sure to check it out and let me know what you think. Did you like the film? Do you think that Transformers has finally gotten their act together? And then there's one other thing that happens at the very end, a nice little connective thing in not really a post credit, but it's like the last scene of the movie, and you don't want to miss that. It's really 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 cool. So be sure to keep an eye out for that connector. But all that being said, again, leave the comments below. Tell me what you thought about Transformers Rise of the Beast. Again, it comes out June 9th. That's this weekend. And if you haven't already, guys, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I do reviews. I do a lot of screenings. So I do out of theater reactions. And I do a lot of comedy on here. So I've got my Breakfast AM News where I do the recap every week, as well as some other sketches and stuff like that. So you don't want to miss out on all the fun. But I want to thank you again for watching this review. Y'all enjoy this film. Enjoy all the films. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.